Recon flight concluded.
Man, oh man, I've been itching to make this video for you guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Sit back and relax. Sorry for the no upload yesterday. I was kind of busy, but hopefully you guys do sit back and relax and just hear my story out, because I really want to tell this story to hopefully inspire some of you guys and just tell a story, and you guys can interpret how you guys want to. So I want you guys to know that it was never on my radar. It was never in the back of my mind. I was like, you know what? I want to become a YouTuber. Everybody has their own dreams, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not going to knock you guys for it. But for me, entering college, it was not in the back of my mind. Okay, I want to become a YouTuber. That was not on my radar. That was not in the back of my mind, and I'm not knocking anybody that does that necessarily. And we'll go into that in today's video. So, where do I begin? How do I start this story? So, I got hooked on Call of Duty 3, PlayStation 2. I believe I was in middle school, 7th grade or 8th grade possibly. I don't know. My friend hooked me up. Austin hooked me up into this game, and I was addicted to playing the single player on Call of Duty 3, and I was just struggling to get that multiplayer to work, getting that adapter to work on the PlayStation 2, the multiplayer adapter for online to work. That was the thing that really, I don't know, the Call of Duty 3 was just great. You know, after that was Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3, all these games. And I was looking at these leaderboards around World at War, right? World at War and Call of Duty 4. I was looking at these leaderboards. I went to the very top. If you guys don't know what leaderboards are, it's basically everybody that's registered a game, just one game on the game itself. So one public match, and you'll be listed on the leaderboard somewhere, out of millions and millions and millions of players. I went to the very top of the leaderboard one day, and I was like, damn, dude, I want to become a no-life one of these days. I want to become a no-life, and I want to know what it feels like, because I want to see my gamer tag up there. At the time, my gamer tag was Bat Rush, and don't ask me how I got that gamer tag. It doesn't necessarily explain how I got the gamer tag, but there's this game called MapleStory. If you guys don't know what MapleStory is, that game was the OG online computer game, PC game. I just love that game. Anyways, my gamer tag was Bat Rush, and I was inspired. I was like, damn, I really want to see my gamer tag up there out of millions of players. So World at War, I got to maybe 180th place, something like that. I do remember that number, 180 something for score, and then for wins, I was number maybe 80. I believe I was in middle school, 8th or 9th grade, something like that. It was crazy. And the next game there was no leaderboards. Black Ops 1, there was score per minute leaderboards was nothing, but I forget it was MW2. I tried to get high up there as well, and then it really became MW3 where I really started to get number one. I went for the number one on the win leaderboard and the sabotage overall score leaderboard. Overall, I was just inspired to do something, and this was all during high school. And like I said, we'll explain everything that I've went through to get to this point. And I know a lot of you guys have a source of inspiration. My source of inspiration at the time was a leaderboard no-lifers. Now, I understand a lot of people are going to be like, dude, no life, you're not going to get anywhere with your life. But it depends on how you make of it. It depends on how you use your time on this game. And like I said, we'll go into detail about it. But in the comment section below, I'm actually very curious, who is your source of inspiration for things? It could be LeBron James, it could be The Rock, it could be an NFL player, it could be a comedian. Who is your source of inspiration? I want to know that in the comment section as well. And I'm hoping to read all of your guys' comments, because like I said, I do have a source of inspiration, and you guys should also have a source of inspiration, because they do help. I'm not going to lie. Sources of inspiration definitely help achieving goals, and that's just that. So high school, I'm not going to say I was the most outgoing person. I'm not going to lie. I was a more conservative person. I like to stay by myself. When a party was, when I was asked to go out to a party, I was like, I definitely wanted to, but there was always Call of Duty for me. You know what I mean? I definitely had my friends. I didn't have a big circle of friends, but I had those friends that always had my back. Austin, James, Lime, Daniel, and Patrick. These guys were awesome to me, man. And then at the time, I liked this girl, and I had this wing girl for me. Everything was good, but when it came down to it, Call of Duty was always there for me. And it's kind of cringy to say, dude, you have no life. You're a scrub. You're socially weird. But honestly, Call of Duty was my thing. I just loved it. I put so much time played into every single Call of Duty game. I know that these comments are gonna be like, dude, you have no life, but it honestly is true. I don't really have a life. But going into how this all happened, how I made that first video, and kind of got to the point where I am now. So I entered college. Whole 4 years of high school, it was Call of Duty, man. I went to prom with the girl of my dreams. I went to prom with her, and obviously that didn't really work out, but it was okay. The prom experience was okay, but obviously we don't talk anymore. But that as long as I did that, I yeah, I don't know. It was it's all I really needed to complete my high school experience, I guess you could say. But entering college, I wanted to become a new person. You know, first year of college, I really wanted to explore myself. I really wanted to venture out into different things, go to like these parties, you know, experience the college life, man, because I was going to UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and I really wanted to experience college for what it was. So for first year, I did not bring my console. I did not play Call of Duty. I think during the winter, that's exactly when PlayStation 4 came out, and I really wanted to buy it, but at the same time, I was like, nah, man, I'm going to focus on college. I want to live this life of college. I want to experience it, right? So that was that. And then, you know, I got really good grades. I got a 4.0 or like a 3.8 for the most part, and A's and B's for the most part, all right? Second year, or summer came around. I missed my friends. We hung out a lot. And then second year of college came around, and I believe that was when Advanced Warfare came out for me. And I was like, all right, you know what? It's a new type of game. I want to try to see what this is all about, because this is jetpacks. You know, I had never seen a jetpack in Call of Duty. Kind of looks like Halo. I'm buying it. I want to see what this is all about. So I bought Advanced Warfare. That is the game where I have 60 days played. Okay, 60 days played. Put that in your mind. 60 plus days played. Got number one in the entire world out of X amount millions of players for a game mode hardcore kill confirmed. That with 400,000 kills. Let me put that in mind. 400,000 flipping kills on a single game mode. Okay, second year of college. What kind of college student that lives in a dorm room does that? Nobody. Okay, that's a lot of time play to have. You can make conclusions. You can make assumptions off of that. But I'll tell you right now, no social life was involved. Yeah, I had my friends hit me up during the time when I you know, stuck myself in that dorm room and played. But let me be completely honest with you, man. It took me maybe 8 to 9 months into the game, the very end of the game, where I made my first video, my first commentary, and it still wasn't on my radar. I want to become a YouTuber. That still wasn't on my radar. Let me tell you that right now. When I made that first video, it was just for me to show everybody that, you know, I'm number one. I want to show you guys my tips and tricks, and I didn't want anything out of it. I just wanted to be quote unquote known in the community, because I wanted everybody to know my name. That was my mentality, and it's not my mentality anymore. But at the time, you know, as a kid, I guess you could say. By the way, I'm 22 years old, for those who were wondering. But back in the day, or second year of college, I just want everybody to know my name in the game. It's so cringy, but everybody in the lobbies, I wanted to be like, oh my god, that's Korean. Oh my god, yeah, dude. So I made that first video, tips and tricks, blah, blah. Didn't expect any about it. It got like maybe 400, 500 views. It's probably on my channel somewhere still, but maybe I deleted it. I don't know. But that was that. Didn't really do too much after that, man. I made 1 or 2 videos in Advanced Warfare, and then Black Ops 3 came out, and that's where I was like, you know what? I want to try to get number one again. If you guys didn't know, in Black Ops 3, there was a core and a hardcore leaderboard. As a hardcore player, I have been playing core recently, but as a hardcore player, I actually tried to go for the number one spot, and I held number one the first day. The first day the game came out, I actually got number one, and I held that position for 10 months until I reset my stats, my level 1000 account. I held that number one spot for 10 months straight. And in the back of my mind, I was like, you know what? I maybe want to try to, and it still was in the back of my mind to become a YouTuber, but I still uploaded videos. I still uploaded my comment record videos. I still uploaded my leaderboard spot position. I uploaded tips and tricks. I uploaded the best C4 spots. I uploaded the best spawn traps. I uploaded the best ways to rank up. I still uploaded these things just for fun, though. I remember back in the day, I had this roommate, and it was kind of cringy because I was like, you know what? I want to kind of wait till he leaves the room so I can make this commentary. And I remember this one time, I was making this commentary for Black Ops 3, and all these Black Ops 3 videos where it has like under 1,000 views, it's still on my channel. If you go to my channel right now, you filter to the oldest videos, you can watch one of those cringy ass videos and those commentaries. It's kind of cringy, I'm not gonna lie. But I waited for my roommate to go, and I was doing a commentary. I was like, what's going on, guys? All right, I was like, what's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about the best class setup and this. And my roommate comes in. I'm like, oh shit, we got to turn this off right now. Like, this is getting a little weird. And then so he got in the room. I just turned the commentary off because, you know, at the time it's like I just wasn't feeling comfortable letting everybody know that I was making YouTube videos, you know, whatever. At the time it was just for fun. I didn't want anything out of it. Whatever happened. But at this time I was still going to class, kind of, and I want to talk about that as well. So made these videos during Black Ops 3, and I was actually uploading, you know, a lot. I was very inconsistent. I definitely took weeks off. I was pulling like maybe 800 views to 1,000 views a video. And then around June was when I was like, you know what? This guy named iTan Kid really, he reached out to me. He was like, you know, you want to do a collaboration on my channel? And basically, he was just featuring me as number one spot, doing a 1v1. He actually won one game. I won one. But we did a video on his channel. I gained about maybe 2,000 subscribers. I got to maybe 4,000 subscribers around June at the time, and I was like, damn, dude, maybe this could be a thing. And during the whole summer, I was still inconsistent, but I uploaded every single day for the most part. Uploaded June, July, August. Uploaded every day for the most part in the summertime, and a lot of stuff went down. A lot of videos started to pick up. Got like maybe 2,000 views, 3,000 views, 3,000 consistently. And I want to go back. I want to backtrack just a little bit right now. Okay, let me backtrack just for a second. Let me clarify something. So, second year of college was Advanced Warfare. Third year of college was Black Ops 3. And that was the year when, I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to explain my reasoning for things. And there's really no reason for this, but I want to explain my mindset. I actually skipped a lot of classes in college, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. It went to a full-time schedule, 5 classes, dropped 1, was still playing, dropped another 1, and then it came down to 3 classes, 2 online courses and 1 in-meeting class. Actually, all of them had in-meetings, lectures, but I didn't go to them. And why? Because I wanted to play Call of Duty. It's just so dumb. My mentality was stupid. I'm not going to lie. It was the most stupid thing to do, to skip class to play Call of Duty just for a leaderboard spot when I had no backup. Yeah, I had like 3,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers coming into Black Ops 3. That was the most dumb thing that I could have done, but it was a good trade-off in the end, because obviously now I'm at the point where, this is what I can do right now at the moment. But let me tell you guys something. This is not for me to tell all these kids entering college to skip class to play Call of Duty and make a dream of YouTube. That is not what I'm trying to say. Here's what I'm saying. I took it as an entrepreneur. If you are an entrepreneur, right? If you have that mindset of being a business owner, if you have that mindset of getting shit done by yourself, owning your own business, because having a YouTube channel, there's going to be a lot of risk. It requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of alone time. It requires a lot of research. It requires a lot of work to build a channel from 0 to X amount. Okay, it does. And what I mean by that is it's going to take a lot of risk. Maybe that risk is to skip class, but listen here. When you skip class, you better be ready to face the consequences. You better be ready. Let's say your mom's paying 20 grand for a semester, whatever it is nowadays. I know it's expensive. Let's say your mom is paying that amount, your parents, and you decide to skip class in college to pursue whatever you want, whether you want to open up a gym, or whether that requires to skip class, or whether you want to play Call of Duty and try to make YouTube as a dream job. Just remember this. Be ready to face the consequences. If I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, if I had a backup, and I'm not going to say 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, even 10,000, maybe even 30, 40,000, because if you guys didn't know, YouTube is not about the amount of subscribers. It's actually by the amount of views. If we're talking about if you want to do YouTube as your, for your living, you got to look at the view aspect, not your subscriber. You got to think about that. Put that in your perspective for the people that are trying to do YouTube. And I'm not trying to deter you guys, or you aspiring YouTube guys. I'm not trying to deter you guys. I actually look up to you guys. Actually, to be honest, you guys, the grind from some of you guys is just completely insane for you smaller people. But what I'm saying is this, man. I don't want you guys to make a mistake. Put all of your eggs in one basket. Let's just say, like, oh, yeah, I want to skip college, or I want to skip my first year and try to find myself and just play Call of Duty. Yeah, you're not necessarily behind by skipping 1 year of college, but let's say, that year leads to another year, and then it leads to another year, and you just don't end up going to college, and you just end up playing Call of Duty, trying to make YouTube as a living. I mean, hey, do what you got to do, but that's not what I did. And my example is probably not the best, because I really didn't have a backup. Me skipping classes, that was for the simple fact of me just going for leaderboards. That was not for me going for, a YouTube, pursuing YouTube. That was not for that. Me skipping classes for college was simply for the fact of me going for leaderboards, and that was kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, that allowed me to kind of use that #1 spot for videos, which went viral, which got a lot of publicity, which I kind of do now, which I was #1 on IW, and it just led to that. What I'm saying is this, guys. If you're gonna do a risk like that, skip classes, shit like that, always have a backup. Have a backup, man. I'm talking about a good backup. A good backup as in like your mom could hook you up with a job, or a backup as in like you have 100,000 subscribers, or you're getting really good viewership on your videos, you're getting good money. Have a good backup, because the last thing I want anybody to do is waste time and make a mistake. That's honestly it. You don't want to make a mistake. Always have a backup plan. But if you are feeling really risky, just remember this one thing. If you're feeling risky, really risky, be fucking ready to face the consequences if things go south, okay? If that means your mom's going to shun you or flame you or just kick you out of the house and never pay for your college again, that's what you got to face. And just remember that if that happens, you're fucked, okay? So if you're willing to take a risk like that, be ready to face the consequences and be ready to work hella fucking hard. Hella hard. And to the point where it's a 24/7 grind, okay? Because I don't want you taking a risk and taking days off or going to sleep for 12 hours a day. Sleep for 2 hours. I want you to work hard, all right? Life is all about taking risk. Life is a risk. You want to make a dream come true, you got to take risk. But that's gonna wrap up the commentary. That's more of a summarization. It wasn't the full story, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new, and drop a comment. Catch you guys later.
That's just the way to go. Too rich in the field. Coach 911 with the wood grain clipper. Drop top boy, I ain't trying to save money. It's a damn shame that you trying to save honey.